And in the red corner, representing Team YouTube, weighing in at 156 pounds, boasting 2.5 million subscribers. Let's go! A proud Canadian, the Matador from Montreal, Ryan Johnston! Let's go! Let's go!
Hold on, y'all, hold on.
Guys to the center.
Fight's about to start right now. I got y'all.
When the rules in the dressing room, obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. In case of a knockdown, go to the corner I tell you to go to, wait for me to call you out. Any questions? Touch them up, let's go.
I'll snap y'all starting this
So start page, you can tell that at least the early arriving crowd here is a very Ryan Johnston biased crowd from the reaction we got from Foose.
You know, it's different with these platforms with fans. With YouTube, you have real loyal fans. With TikTok, not so much, and you're going to see that a lot tonight.
We are live, and can I tell you, you know, there was I always tell like a fighter series based on the eye contact, and Siraj wasn't making a whole lot of eye contact, so.
I don't know who these dudes are, but we're going to see.
Great movement so far. I do like the way he's moving. Tons of head movement, in and out.
Ryan Johnston told us in the fighter meetings that he has run into, big shot, big shot from Kale Siraj.
Cowboy Kale with that over punch. Oh, wow.
Siraj seems extremely confident, but he does need to keep his hands up.
Well, Ryan Johnston told us that he thought Kale Siraj looked very scared in the hotel. Said that he walked away from him every time they would confront each other in the hotel lobby.
I heard that too, but we're not seeing it right now.
Johnston,
big left hand.
That's a check left hook. Beautiful.
I don't know who's fighting right now, bro.
Uppercut. I can see a little bit of wear and tear already on Siraj's nose.
Well, they're both smiling. They both clearly are very comfortable. And I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised at how comfortable they do look here in this first round.
Yeah, it's looking good, but Cal's looking
good. And right.
Goodness.
And that's that. When you're inside the pocket, you need to be throwing. You need to be either moving your head or you need to be throwing your hands. That's where it's really dangerous, just to be in the pocket without any movement.
Two big right hands so far for Kale Siraj, and he's starting to feel himself a little bit. He's known for his dancing, moving around, and now he's really starting to do that.
That's his go-to. I mean, he's been looking for it all night. We've seen him connect with two, and he sits back and he's just trying to set that up over and over.
I would really like if Johnson would put a
Looking
little bit
right
more
now,
combos together.
I don't know who I got winning right now.
With one punch here and there, but if he could put a few combos together, his hands
doing the red shorts.
Faster
He's going wild right now. I don't know what's up with him.
Remember, it's only 2-minute rounds here for 5 rounds in each of these 7 fights scheduled for tonight. 2 here in this first hour, free to all of our viewers, and then our pay-per-view, top of the hour live.
All right, so we're only going to be watching 2 first fights.
Action. Honestly, that was extremely impressive. Both of them came out with an aggressive pace, but they didn't get too ahead of themselves, right? They didn't get
these
too
5 2-minute
aggressive
rounds,
to where
though, bro.
they're
That's too
putting
fast,
themselves completely
bro.
out of position.
Yeah, honestly, you know, I was expecting defense in this first round, and that is not what we've seen.
Back out, okay? When he back, give some water.
Good corner work, getting that mouthpiece out.
Drink some more. Wash your mouth out.
All right, so that's the Ryan Johnston. Let's look at some of the action from early on. How about the big right hand from Johnston, and then Siraj right back?
Absolutely, and see, that final cross is the one that mattered. There was a few punches that landed, but the shot that landed was that final right. Here we got a good hook that landed.
Ooh.
Well, so here is the other big straight right.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice right.
From Kale Siraj.
Nice right.
That was nice. So we're going to have Foose be kind of our ringside unofficial scorer throughout the evening. And I'd be interested to see how he scored that first round. Foose, how'd you score that?
You know what, guys? I gave that round to Kale at a 10-9. I think Ryan started out as the aggressor, but Kale just was more active throughout that round. We'll see what happens going into round 2.
Thank you, Foose.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You know what? And it is too, yeah, the punches have to land, but they have to matter, right? They need to be effective shots that actually cause damage. And I do see more damaging shots out of Siraj thus far. But if Johnson could throw his hands, he is the faster fighter.
Okay.
Beautiful combo.
Good back and forth from both Johnston and Siraj. Johnston in the white trunks and Siraj in the red.
Yeah, I got whoever's in the red trunks.
And that's the thing is Johnson
I got him winning
looks
this.
like the more composed fighter here, but Siraj is landing. He's coming in with haymakers like a tornado, and he's the one actually landing shots that are counting.
Ooh.
Now he's on the ropes. He's in trouble. Let's see.
Siraj is throwing some of his punches with ill intentions, Paige.
Absolutely. All of his punches are coming with ill intentions. I can see that he's almost looked a little scared on part of it, but he's coming forward and just swinging.
Well, he's doing the classic close your eyes and pray method that we see so many times from amateur fighters.
And that's what this is, right? It's like the amateur level show. You get to have a full, exciting fight of cards because it's not quite as technical, but they're putting their heart and soul out there, so you know that you're going to have a lot of action.
Do you ever see that work, though? Close your eyes and swing for the fences?
Rarely, Gabe,
yes.
Rarely does that work. Big shot
Beautiful
there.
jab there. There's our 10 seconds. Another beautiful
Big
jab.
straight right from Kale Siraj.
He made Johnson pay for that one.
And then Kale Siraj says, what's that? What's that? Well, that was a hit after the bell is exactly what that was. As you can see, this crowd still filing into Hard Rock Stadium. Paige Van Zandt, Keemstar, I am the coach. Fousey also with us here at ringside. Charlemagne the God. We've got the TikTok locker rooms and YouTube locker rooms covered as well. Let's listen into the corner.
You get him in the corner, you keep him. We worked on that. Okay? You want some water? Yeah. Let's get on the first one.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action there from that second round. Paige, what'd you see?
Loved this early flurry. You know, I do feel like Johnson, he looks like the more composed fighter. His punches are coming a little bit straighter. He has a little better head movement. But Johnson, I mean, Siraj is coming, I feel like a lot, well, other than that, his punches are landing with a little bit more brute force.
And Kale came. He's had 3 big shots like that so far in the fight.
It's unreal. He just sits back and he waits and he waits and he waits, and as soon as he gets in a little trouble, he unloads that.
Step back, step back, step back.
All right, we're about set for round 3, and I'll be brutally honest with you. I've been pleasantly surprised at the action we've seen thus far between these two in our opening contest.
Same, you know, I'm loving the action. There's a few, of course, technical things I wish that we could change. I think we'd see a little more exciting. But Johnson, if he could just not lean his head backward every time he punches, right? He's leaning his head backwards, and he's not able to get that forward momentum. That's not utilizing his reach. If he could lean forward and use his reach, he would be landing all these beautiful, quick shots that he's throwing.
And we just saw Cal sticking out his tongue, putting his gloves up, dancing a little bit. Oh,
good back and forth.
Beautiful.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes from Ryan Johnston.
See, when you back your opponent up into the corner like this,
Big right hands.
beautiful shot. There is no reason to wait. Go. Your opponent's in the corner. Unload.
A minute gone here in this third round, and the action continues to pick up between Kale Siraj and Ryan Johnston.
Now, both of these fighters are kind of looking for that big money shot, right? They're looking for the power punch, but you gotta set those up. If we could see 4 or 5 punch combos out of these guys, they're throwing with heat. They could end this.
Big right hand from Johnston.
but Cal fires back, and
Johnston!
the referee couldn't even get in there fast enough. Wow.
Now, the ref starts an 8 count. He saw that the fighter was taking a little bit more damage than was necessary.
And Kale saying, what is this? I do not need this 8 count. All right, our first 8 count of the night, but we continue on.
Absolutely. With it pretty much being, I would say, an equal fight, that 8 count would give Johnston the upper hand in this round.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks like Cal is getting a little gassed out. Ryan still looks composed. Thoughts?
He still looks fresh.
Paige, when you start to get tired, that's when you start to throw those big haymakers, right?
Because that's all you have. And that's when you can tell a fighter who has been training, who has been doing the road work, putting in the gym work, they can put combos together. It's not that just throw and pray method, right? Where you're throwing one punch, hope it lands. You got to set your punches up a little bit, and truly better cardio can give you an advantage in that.
You bring up a great point because Ryan Johnson did exactly what you just said. Let's take a look at the action from the third round. And this is really key when Johnson started to take over.
Yeah, I mean, just one right after another. He has control here. And Cal's just trying to get out of trouble with those haymakers. And he doesn't quite
Awesome
quit.
jab right there. Uppercut following. Cross to follow. Beautiful combo. I like those combos when you put them together.
All right, here we go. Round 4 of a possible 5. Fusi, how are you scoring this one so far?
Wow, man, this one is really picking up. I had to give that one to Ryan. He really took over in the second half of that round. I thought Kale was controlling the tempo of the fight, but it seems like Ryan is beginning to find his groove.
So Fusi, the unofficial
Oh, we had a fighter
judge.
forget their mouthpiece. Siraj was nice enough to point it out.
I tell you, it looks like Ryan is, you know, the better boxer and looking better so far, but Cal is so entertaining to watch.
He really is. I think that's why I was so turned on to his training videos that he was posting repeatedly, telling the world what he was going to do. Still to come here tonight, our main event, Austin McBroom, YouTube superstar. Price all big right hands from Ryan Johnston. You might think if you're watching at home that YouTubers and TikTokers can't really dislike each other, but Keem, some of these fighters tonight really do not like each other.
They hate each other, and it's not just this. It will be settled in the ring tonight. There'll be trash talk afterwards. It might go on for years with some of these two.
Beautiful.
How is he standing after that?
Johnson
Unbelievable.
able to absorb.
And Kale Siraj just gave him props. He was like, good hit.
We got some blood coming out of Johnson. Nose, though.
A big and another big right hand. And Johnston.
You
And
said
he's all over Kale Siraj. Ryan Johnston.
for the fences.
amazing.
Gets another 8 count. You said before this that Siraj was tough, and he is definitely proving that right now. That boy's tough.
No, he is a tough kid for sure. He's smiling over the corner, bleeding. Ryan's bleeding. This is turning into a bloodbath. I love it.
He just said to the ref, I'm tough. And the referee says, I know you're tough.
These boys better be tough because they're in a boxing match right now.
And there is energy here at ringside very, very quickly. Ryan Johnston looking to finish off Kale Siraj. Oh, and Siraj saved by the bell.
Amazing end to that round. I love the energy. I love that. Now they're both bleeding, right? That's what we want to see. We want to see fights. We want to see violence, and we're getting it.
I hope every fight is like this.
This has been amazing out of the gate. And clearly Ryan Johnston won that round. So if Fusi's scorecard is accurate, then we've got a 2-2 fight heading into the 5th round, which is exactly what we want. Let's look at Johnston. Had that big 4th round.
Ooh, that right.
Perfect right. Now, if he could put his feet underneath him and not be charging forward, that's a knockout punch.
Right?
Look at the combo.
On the back, my fault.
Awesome jab. Here it comes.
George was
Big
good.
swing and a miss. Capitalize. Amazing head movement, right? That shows right there. He trained his head
That's the
movement.
4th round
Double
already?
underneath.
Yeah, bro, these
Make
fights
him
going
pay.
by way too fast.
And Ryan Johnston is absolutely laser focused, especially here in this 3rd
Way
and 4th
too
round. Here we
fast,
go, the
bro.
5th
Way too
and
fast.
deciding round, we believe. It's 2-2 at this point.
And talk about Ryan being focused when we were watching these replays. It looks like lasers are coming
I
out
think
his
it's
eye.
2-2.
I mean, he is really focused.
Still to come later tonight, DJ Khaled will be here. Migos will be here. Little babies in the house.
Now these two guys both,
Oh!
wow, fighting with emotion. They're both
What's happening?
putting
What's
themselves a little out of position, right? Because they're throwing so aggressively. They both want to finish this fight.
Kale, rule number 1, never turn your back to your opponent.
No.
Oh, his nose bleeding.
Rule
He done
number
busted that
1,
nose
do
up.
not turn your back.
Don't need no.
Another
Ooh,
big right hand.
you gotta move out the corner.
Johnson's got blood
Oh, he.
coming out his nose. Oh,
Some right
big
hand.
Ryan's waiting for it. Waiting for it. Can he do it now?
He's got to get out of that corner.
Yeah, he had to get
Starting
heat.
tee off on Kale Serrano. Oh,
Looking up at the clock.
Oh yeah, I got white shorts winning.
He said that's enough.
Well, you gotta hand it to Cal. I mean,
Did white shorts win?
amazing as they
Why did he
hug
stop
each
it?
other, celebrate the effort that went into this. What
I'm
a
lost. I'm
fight.
lost.
I love that, right? You know, after they just shared a moment together, that's what people tell.
I don't know what just
Why
happened.
am I a
I
professional
don't know
fighter?
what just
Why do
happened.
I go in there and fight? Well, it's special. It's something you just went out there and fought your heart out with another opponent, and yeah, you hug it out at the end because you shared something that nobody else can ever share that moment with you.
Ryan
Oh, he won.
Johnston told us
Okay, yeah, I had him
he
winning
would
that
be
round.
calmer, he would
So,
be
all
more
right.
ready. He would be in better shape. And everything he told us is exactly
Stop
what
it.
played out.
And the controversy, if
I
he
don't
should
think
have
the
been
ref
in the
should
ring
stop.
tonight, he proved it right now that he deserved this spot. He came out with a big W with the win here in the 5th round.
And you got to believe his 2.43 million subscribers on YouTube are screaming across this great land of ours for their guy, Ryan Johnston. Time for the official announcement. Let's send it up to Foos.
Edgehill has stopped the bout at 53 seconds in round 5. Your winner with a knockout from Team YouTube, Ryan!
Oh, he was from YouTube? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We like that.
Keem, what do you make of that first win?
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
I wanna
absolutely loved it. I mean,
a
that was
YouTube
nonstop
sweep.
action. That's what
Bro,
we
I want a
want
YouTube
this.
sweep.
A lot of love, a lot of respect at the end between Kale Saraz and Ryan Johnston. Let's take a look at the fun stats presented by Stat Hero Survive the Game. And you can see that Ryan Johnston really took over in the 3rd, 4th, and early 5th
34
round.
landed.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the power punches, 34
Oh, yeah.
to 14. The total
So how did they have a
punches, 45
tied-
to 16. Ryan was
tied
in control,
scorecard
and
if
he
it
was
was
just more
same amount of
composed to
rounds?
do this the right way.
All right, it's time to hear from our first winner of the evening. Let's send it up to Paige.
All right, we have our first winner of the night. You looked like a boxer out there.
That's a W, though.
What you looked like you had been training for this fight. What did you expect out of your opponent?
I expected for him to have better shorts. At least better shorts. But,
That's corny.
you know,
Come
he
on,
actually did really good. I just knew that I have a little bit more experience doing this. And, you know, I gotta be the light.
And how serious did you take this? You know, you're stepping away from a huge platform. You're stepping away from your career to do this for your fans. Why do this?
Well, I mean, you can get hurt with this, like, really bad. So if you don't take it seriously, then that's not gonna take you seriously at all, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna hurt you. So, yeah, I just train really hard.
What's next for you?
Bro, whoever wants it. Whoever wants it. On YouTube, TikTok, Google, whatever platform, I want it. So, you know, this is just the beginning for me. And I just gotta say, I love all my fans that's out here, everyone who supports me. I know you guys are out there.
That is a
I love you guys so
freaky
much.
haircut he
Honestly, I would
got,
not be
or
here without
design.
you. And my whole
That's-
team, look at my team. Look
that's
how amazing
different.
they are. All wearing all white. I love you guys. Look, Valentina's right here. I love you guys so much. Yeah.
Congratulations, you drew some blood, you won a fight, and let's take it back to our host, Charlemagne.
Thank you.
Wow, I don't know what I was expecting tonight, but it wasn't that. Them YouTubers and TikTokers is banging. Now that's one bout down, 6 more to go. Tonight's fighters are
They
rolling
got
up
Charlemagne
against
as the
Hard Rock, getting
host.
suited up in the locker rooms and getting fired up to take down their opponents. So make sure and order your pay-per-view live
All
stream
right, y'all, there's
right
only, I
now
think, one more
at
fight.
socialgloves.livebylive.com so you
before
don't
the
miss
pay-per-view.
any of tonight's fights. Plus, you don't want to miss any of our live performances. Starting with our first artist right now, okay? He's a rapper, he's a singer, he's a songwriter, and he's here to kick things off. Here's Trippie Redd.
Should be ready. Oh, they trying to get me copyrighted. Hold on, y'all.
Oh my God.
We gotta turn this down. Yeah, we're turning that down. They trying to get me copyrighted, bro. What's up? Hey, that don't even can't slap his music though. Let me know who y'all got winning. Let me know who y'all got winning. Hold on, y'all.
Social Gloves, Battle of the Platforms is sponsored by Hard Rock.
I'm here with YouTube sensation Tanner Fox. Tanner, you were scheduled to be on tonight's fight card. Millions of people are wondering, what happened?
Alright, so we back.
Some bullshit, but that's what happened. Like that's truthfully what happened.
Wait, what happened? He's not fighting no more? Wait, what happened? Oh, y'all can't even hear it.
Today they couldn't make it happen. I'm not sure why, but the commission was all serious about it now.
Well, since your boxing career was cut short, is this the end of Tanner Fox boxing, or can we see you in the ring in the future?
We're definitely still
Oh
beating
yeah, y'all got me messed
It's just
up.
they wouldn't let me do it today.
I would not train
Thank
for
you
that
so
long
much,
just to
Tanner.
not
Much
be able to
respect.
get
Now,
my ones.
Check out what you're gonna get for today's pay-per-view.
I'm here to rep TikTok. I'll be with a bunch of TikTokers ready to take on a bunch of YouTubers.
You know, YouTubers have a different mentality. TikTokers, I feel like, you know, been around only for about a year or so. We're gonna see who comes out.
I really filmed this in the same stadium.
I'll knock you out now and in the ring. How about you come over here and do some I feel like they're all washed up. I'm 21. I'm at my prime right now, buddy.
I got a lot of weight on my shoulders. I live for these moments. I'm really doing it for not only myself, but for my fans and my family. I'm looking for the first round knockout.
You're not getting the first round knockout.
If you guys want to make some serious money, bet on me. Because I am going to drop the out of a 30-year-old man come June.
Why is Gibb the main undercard? Oh, they about to kiss. He just looked dead at his lips.
That is all later tonight live on pay-per-view. Welcome back here ringside. This hour is completely free for you. I am the coach, Keepstar and Paige Van Zandt. Now coming up next, we've got Landon McBroom. He's a younger brother of Austin McBroom. And when you look at the McBroom family, they're athletes. They're coming in this taking very, very seriously.
His younger brother?
How much easier is it to train for this?
They definitely got different parents.
Once an athlete, always an athlete. You know, going into the gym, I was a professional dancer before I became a
There was one
professional
light skin
fighter,
and one
right?
was not even.
So I picked it up extremely easy at a young age because I was an
I just
athlete.
don't
It was
get
in me.
biology.
So I think we're going to see that tonight. once an athlete, I truly believe he's going to come in here. He's going to look like a pro fighter because he has the athleticism to
Apparently
do
he's
so.
a YouTuber though, so I got him winning.
It's disrespectful that Ben is telling the world he only started training a month ago, throwing his first punch a month ago.
All I know about Ben is he can take punishment. He does all these stunts on YouTube and gets hurt and does it over and over again.
Well, he normally wrecks himself on the
Oh yeah, he can't fight.
on the concrete. But tonight the concrete is going to be hitting back. It's time for our second
Is he a
fight of the evening.
southpaw?
Let's send it up the
So he's a southpaw.
Representing Team TikTok, Ben Azalord.
Yeah, he lost, bro.
He's only 19 years of
Get him
age.
out of here.
And when
Get
you
him
talk
out
to
of here,
him,
coach.
He's certainly
Get him
very
out of here.
confident in his abilities to take a punch and punishment.
He ain't about to win
Confident.
nothing.
You know, when I was 19 and I was in the OC, I was extremely confident too. So, you know what? I like the confidence. I like in his walkout right now, right? He looks stone cold. He looks ready to fight. This is the kind of guy that I feel like is going to carry it through the fight for him.
He has that very nervous smile on his face right now, team, because I think he's starting to realize I'm not jumping off some steps tonight. I'm jumping into the ring.
Well, we are seeing confidence, but I think the confidence for him is him just having fun. Because him coming in this ring, getting beat up tonight is fun to him, believe it or not. There's no way he's winning.
Well, he told me, I was a little bit shocked when he said, hey, coach, I threw my first punch a month ago. I'm not even kidding.
I need to be betting some money on these fights, bro.
It could be. All right.
No, my track will be
His
winning.
opponent is ready to make that walk.
And now,
Let's see this man up.
representing Team YouTube,
I look, you want to be in one of these, bro. No cap. I don't even know what music he coming out to. You can't even hear it.
In the world of social media, the McBroom name is absolute royalty.
I mean, them both being in this and Austin himself putting this all together, it's just unbelievable. A couple years ago, they sold out the Staples Center. I mean, it's unreal what this family can do.
Yeah, later tonight, Austin McBroom will be a part of the main event live on pay-per-view. If you haven't ordered it yet, order it right now. You don't want to miss
So
those
this is the
5
last
fights
fight.
on pay-per-view we have coming up tonight. But I guarantee you, Paige, that Austin is backstage right now watching this very, very closely because he's very tight with his brother, and they also want the Ace family and everything they're about to show up tonight.
There's been a few instances where brothers have fought either on the same night or within the same realm of each other. It has to be nerve-wracking, right? There's the Pettis brothers. They were UFC, Bellator fighters fighting the same night. If one person loses and the other wins, it's hard to go home to still. You don't know if you want to celebrate early or celebrate like after, or you hope that you both have a good night.
You're looking at a young man there who was diagnosed with lymphoma. He underwent chemo. He's now in remission. There's a lot of good stories underneath the
Dude
stories.
got cancer in his boxing?
that
Bro.
we're going to tell as we go along.
I mean, if
Okay,
he's
I got
went
the
through
TikTok
that and
right
survived
now. No,
that
I'm
and
just playing.
overcame that, I'm sure he'll overcome in the ring tonight.
Part of
Bro,
what
this
makes
dude,
him
he
popular
better win. I
is
got
his
some
videos about
points
his
up.
family, his daughter, the pranks. The more real it is, the better and more popular you
Got
are.
some dinero.
That's true, and that's how I feel like I was able to build my social media platform. You know, I'm not a social media star. I built mine because I'm a professional fighter, but I also feel like you need to show people like to see real people they can connect with. They can really share the same story with you, and that's how a lot of these people have been able to build their brands because other people want to be just like them.
All right, Paige, let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our second bout here tonight. Landon McBroom and Ben Azalard. Break it down for us.
All right, here obviously we see the age advantage to McBroom, slight height advantage to Ben. Let's see if he can use that. But I really like the reach advantage
Ben
here,
has
right? 73
all the
inches
advantages
to
on this
69
dude.
and a half. That matters if he can use it. it. Let's see if Ben was training. If he was training, then he's going to be able to use that reach advantage here.
And you can see the subscribers. Look at that. Ben, a megastar with 13.5 million subscribers. That's huge.
I'll be honest with you. I'm very, very uncomfortable when I talk to you guys that have these followings. I'm sitting in the room, and I don't even belong
those are followers
there.
on TikTok, bro.
But the
Stop.
headgear is set, so we're set for fight number 2.
Dude don't even got a mouth guard in. Somebody get him a mouth guard.
Representing Team TikTok, weighing in at 172.5 pounds with 13.5 million.
I was about to say, where's his
TikTok
mouth guard, bro?
followers from
What
tropical
y'all doing?
Kailua, Hawaii, the Prince of Pranks, Ben Azalard.
Let's go.
And in the red corner, representing Team YouTube, weighing in at 171 pounds, topping 3 million subscribers from Palmdale, California, the younger McBroom, face of Ace, Landon McBroom!
Let's get it, Landon. Let's get it, boy.
Clear the ring. Let's go, baby. Clear the ring, gentlemen. I gave you both the instructions before the fight. You know what's expected of you in case of a knockdown. Somebody goes to the neutral corner, you obey my commands at all times. Are we clear? Yes. Are we clear? Touch gloves if you wish. To your opponents.
Bro, if you not finna touch gloves, you gotta walk away, bro.
We
You
saw
can't
that, the no glove
you can't
touch,
walk away
which,
and then think you about to
you
touch
know
anyone.
what? Looking back at some previous fights, the no glove touch tends to be a little bad luck vibe, but we'll see if that's true here in this amateur boxing fight.
Well, they're both smiling. Let's see who's not going to smile at the end.
Well, Landon McBroom said he doesn't think that Ben will land one punch in this fight, is what he told me.
You know, in boxing,
Go,
typically
Landon.
you always have a
Ooh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Out of nowhere!
Landon McBroom unloading.
Well,
McBroom, you know what? I feel like you called this one.
Let's go, Landon.
To the show, Ben.
Come on.
Welcome to the show.
Love the head movement. I love this in and out, right? He's always out of range or in range, moving and punching.
And here is the problem, that Ben's punches are not going to affect Landon at all.
At all.
So he can come straight with him.
You can see the power that McBroom has, right? You can see that each of his punches, he has his feet underneath him. He's not over his front foot.
Big right hand, another big right hand. Don't forget tonight our main event.
Bro, block your head when you go in, bro.
Landon's
Stop.
older brother live on pay-per-view at the top of the hour in less
Dude,
than
Landon,
10
bro.
minutes.
You're not blocking when you
Well,
go
if this
in.
goes the way I think it's going to go, YouTube is going to be in the lead with 2 wins. TikTok will be down.
Oh! Beautiful right hand. I can see Ben kind of has those stars in his eyes, right? Where he doesn't quite realize what he's gone into.
Well, the smile that was on his face coming down to the ring before the bell is long gone.
You know, but after all that, you do see Ben pushing forward. You know, he's not backing down.
But this
It's
dude
fun
Landon
to
got
see
a
that.
busted
Which
up
is
head.
commendable, right? But in a fight like this, his strategy's not working. It's time to turn the page, change to a new
He's going for
strategy.
straight power punches.
McBroom clearly, the game plan is to load up with that right hand.
Man,
and so far,
he's
he's
only throwing
connected
that right.
several times this first round.
He has. I love this, though. You know, I was curious
Ben
going
is
into
not.
these
It
fights
don't
as
look like
YouTubers
he's getting
versus
hurt by him
TikTokers.
though.
Would
'Cause
we see
he's not
somebody that could
bleeding,
actually
no
be a real
redness.
fighter? And now looking at it, McBroom, he's got the capability. I like a lot of what he's doing, and I could see him actually being in a real boxing match.
You know, it's kind of surprising how much Ben ate those punches, and he still looks relatively healthy.
That's what I'm saying. He
Well,
look
you see
kind of
his
clean
corner
for getting
telling
punched like
him
that,
when
bro.
you get hit, try to lock up, try to buy some time.
And that's a problem, right? He's standing really tall, and all these punches coming straight in. He needs to get low,
But he
have a
eating
lot
them,
more
though.
head
That's what I'm-
movement, and he
like,
wouldn't
he's
eat
eating
all
them.
these. Head super high up. Overhand right. Overhand right.
That was low-key a scrape.
Well, I don't
Scraped his
think
nose.
we need to go to Foose to ask who he had winning that first round.
Now this is the moment, though. Ben needs to buckle down and realize if he actually wants to do this or not.
Landon told us, he said, I find it disrespectful to me that Ben would only train for a month. I've been going at this since January. Phils, what'd you have in that first round?
Bro, you've been training since January. This is how you fighting, bro? Throwing one hand. He's literally throwing a hook the whole fight. He's not throwing nothing else.
We agree with you, Phils.
He's gonna leave with a jab, throw a hook, or throw an overhand.
Real boxing
With a
gloves,
lot of power. He's not even.
a lot of these punches could be, end of the night punches, right? Those could finish the fight. That's why they have these big gloves on. They want to protect these athletes as much as possible. They're out there. This is for fun, right? But extremely competitive match. I am loving what I'm seeing out of McBroom.
And now Ben's starting to get his feet. Don't turn your back, son.
Don't turn
Ben.
your back.
We've seen Ben spin a couple times out there.
Oh, another big right hand from McBroom.
Oh, he pieced me.
Is starting to get a couple. Oh!
Overhand right.
Oh! Come on.
It's over.
Waved it off.
It's not over. Come on. Oh, snap. He pieced me. Come on, Landon. Come on, Landon. Come on, Landon.
Tough kid. I mean, he really is a tough kid.
And right there, the ref asked him, do you want to continue? And he said yes.
I think he said what first?
And then he said yes.
This guy's YouTube is him doing dangerous stunts, getting hurt all the time, walks it off, laughs it off. I mean, Ben is super tough, and he just came in for the fun of it.
Oh, another big one. I think that's it. That's it.
Why do y'all keep waving it off so fast, bro?
Is the power punches counted? The training experience mattered. You're getting in the ring with somebody who is trained, it counts.
Bro,
Well, Landon McBroom told us
they wave it off so fast.
I'm serious. I'm going to pound him, and he won't land one punch. Pretty much everything he said just happened.
That's exactly what happened, but I must say, the way Ben acted in that ring, it just made me have some
That's
confidence.
2-0 YouTube. I'm liking where it's going so far, bro. I'm liking where it's going. So I think DDG's up next, so.
No, it didn't, and I think we knew early on, Paige, it probably was going to be a one-sided affair.
They stopped it too early though, bro.
And a lot of times we're seeing these
Like,
matches,
yeah, he was getting messed up, but like,
Tyrone
bro.
Woodley. The difference is, Jake Paul, he's training, right? These guys, of course, internet sensations. You gotta train, and that's what makes these fights, the Mayweather-Paul fight, exciting to watch because they trained and prepared to fight, and that will carry you through a fight.
That
like
Logan
this.
Paul Floyd was not exciting to fight, bro. Whoever this girl is talking, bro.
Easiest fight of the night. Like, this was going to be super easy, and we just saw it right here. I mean, it shows you put the work in and you have some talent. I mean, you were saying earlier, Paige, how much this guy looks like an actual
I just don't like the fact that they be stopping the fights off people getting dazed, bro.
Big overhand rights.
Like,
if he could have put
he
combos
didn't
together, I
drop
think that's
at
gonna be the
all. He
common
didn't
theme we
buckle
see,
up.
right? When you've been
He
training
didn't
for a long
drop.
time, to put your combos together. He would have ended it a lot sooner. Combos, punches, and bunches.
All right, it's time for the official announcement. Let's send it up to the ring.
Like, these dudes are just getting paid for one-round fights, bro. Like, people who be paying for this stuff, bro. I'm glad they made these free rounds.
From Team YouTube, Landon McBroom.
All right, very quickly, let's take a look at the final punch stats presented by Stat Hero Survive the Game. Absolute
Bro, Ben did not.
domination by Landon McBroom. All right,
Bro,
we're
Ben
almost
did
at
not
the
land
top
only
of
3
the hour.
punches,
Send it
bro.
up to our incredible host, Charlemagne the God.
He did not land only 3 punches, bro.
Hey, man, salute to my man Landon McBroom. I think Ben thought his youth was going to win that for him, but no, training does.
He said he landed 3 punches. He definitely didn't land
Right
3
now, as we
punches,
speak,
bro.
fighters from Team
They
TikTok
played him so
and
hard.
Team YouTube are suiting up, getting their game faces on, and planning their strategy to bring home the W for their respective platforms. And for you guys watching right now, the clock is ticking. No, literally, the clock is ticking. We're seconds away from the start of the pay-per-view. Are you Team TikTok? Are you
Well,
Team
y'all,
YouTube?
pay-per-view
Get
finna
ready to
start.
cheer
Hope
for
y'all
your
enjoyed.
favorites
But
and order the
that's my
social
time to
gloves
leave.
battle of
Who
the
y'all got winning?
platforms,
I got the rest
pay-per-view
Team
live
YouTube,
stream
bro.